What is going on YouTube? I am known as Jeremy, and today I'm gonna be giving you my impressions of the Dreams beta of 2000, wrong number, 2018?
Everyone who follows our newsletter.
Okay, 2019, that's fine. Before we get into the beta, some of you may be wondering, what is Dreams? Dreams is the newest game developed by Media Molecule, the same people that brought you Little Big Planet. With Dreams, Media Molecule wants to give you not only a traditional gaming experience, but also the tools to create your own games, animations, music, and everything else in between. All of that with the help of your PlayStation controller, or if you choose the Move controller, and that is Dreams. And for that, I thank you Media Molecule, and I also want to thank Kratos. And with that explanation done, let's get into the beta. In this video, I'm gonna go over a few things like sculpting, music, animations, and maybe some art. During my experience, I was unable to use the Move controllers because they were just not working, so everything you see here is DualShock only. The beta brings a small tutorial on sculpting, where it shows you tools like smearing, adding and subtracting, the mirror, and a few other things. These are all pretty good if you want to create structures, in my opinion. But if you want to create something like a head or a face or something more organic, you won't find that in the beta. But even with no knowledge of sculpting or human anatomy, I still tried to do a head, which ended up looking kinda terrible, but it was still pretty fun. There are a few ways in which you can animate things in Dreams, like action recorder, record possession, and through keyframes. I was mostly interested in using keyframes, so that's where I spend most of my time. In Dreams, keyframes are used to record the movement of whatever you want to animate, and you can use different transitions to make things look more fluid. Although I tried and followed the tutorial, I was unable to create something decent. Here I tried to animate a Street Fighter move, but it didn't work well. I then tried that famous kick from Karate Kid, but it still looked terrible. After spending 2 hours in it, I had to give up and try something else. I had a lot of fun with music. The beta brings a ton of instruments and already composed music clips, which you can use to create your own music. When using instruments, the buttons of the controller represent notes which create sounds in the game. Now, depending on where you were born, it is possible that you were introduced to music with one of two systems, the Do scale or the C scale. This isn't a major issue, but if you read notes using the Do scale, you might get somewhat confused in this part. This brings me to another section in the timeline, the piano roll. When you go here, you can manually write the notes. I honestly prefer this method because, as you can see on the left side, Media Molecule created basically a piano, which makes reading the notes a lot easier regardless of your scale preference. After goofing around with the piano, I decided to write a little bit from the opening of the original Digimon anime. After I did that, I then added some more sounds to it. The tutorials on art introduce the player to various tools, like coding, giving water a flow-like appearance, making strokes resemble what looks like smoke, and a few other things. Out of all of these, in terms of art, I was interested in 2D animations. However, because you operate in a 3D world, it kinda seemed somewhat unnatural to create 2D animations, at least for me. So I added a white square, which I kinda pretended to be my desk, and using the snap tool, I created a simple running animation. Although it was fun, using the controller to move the imp was somewhat not fun, to be honest. I think that's it for this video. Although I'm experiencing some minor issues like shapes being transparent or the camera moving really slow, I'm having fun with Dreams.
Just one more thing.
If you like this video and for some reason you want to watch it again with Spanish commentary, I'll leave a link in the description for you. I am known as Jeremy. Thank you for watching. See you next time.